This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
I was a little weirded when I was trying to pull this thing up.
Why?
Because I saw us right out the gate. I didn't see our logo.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
you
my
had,
fault.
had the
I
thing open. I'm like, what am I looking at?
I didn't do the logo this time. My fault. It's okay.
No, it's fine.
You know, it's Tuesday. That's what happens.
Threw me off.
Well, you know, I'm here to throw you off all the time. That's kind of what I do.
It is kind
That's
of
part
your
of my
gig.
job here. So that's
That's why we need an intern. While he's throwing me off, we can get some stuff done.
right. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be amazing. But that's okay. That's what we're here for, right?
It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. By the way, you guys, I did. Everything's been updated on the website. So, if just a reminder.
A reminder?
Yeah, a reminder. If you are out there, if you're out there and you need a little insight, got
a little problem,
need some
a
advice,
bug and something.
You got something going on in your life. You just need some help, or you want to hear somebody say something to you that necessarily won't be the case.
Yeah.
Drop us a line. Go to our website, doashow.com. It's doashow.com. Up there at the top is a Dear Defenders. We'd love to hear about your problems.
We need to come up with something like that.
I know. We'd love to hear about your problems and then read them on air.
Yeah, eventually if we get enough of them
answer them.
And do it. Well, we will answer it on air for sure.
So it's there. It's ready. So let us know. That's just how we're going to go here.
Why are you saying?
What? Everything's good.
No,
What?
You're not connected.
Is it not connected?
Oh, because you didn't hit the button.
Did I hit the button? I didn't hit the button. That's fine. I
saw the tweet
I was messing
pop
around with a
up.
bunch of other stuff. I didn't hit the button.
No. Okay. It was you're not. We were. It was my no. Okay.
You distracted me.
It was my fault. It was distracting on the phone. Sorry.
You distracted me.
Should be now.
Should be now.
Wow. Are we going Old English? Is
Yes, that's what I'm doing here.
Should be now.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess he was checking.
You do know he is on before us.
Yes.
I was watching them.
Were you really?
I did. I was watching briefly.
That's awesome.
It was. I don't know if, based off of what I saw, and I love Rocky Stucci to death.
Yeah.
I do. Let me out the gate.
He's amazing.
The emotional meatball. I love the man dearly.
He's a good guy.
I don't know if he's used to being in front of the camera.
What are you talking about? He's always in front of the camera.
Not that I've seen. I mean,
he's always. What do you mean by in front of the camera?
It's different from his phone. If you follow him on the socials, it's different from his phone. It's different from some of those. Because
he does a radio show.
I know. But this just felt different. Like there was.
Are you saying that he's not used to being with like one other person?
That might be it too.
He's not used to the chemistry there yet.
I think it was funny, and I commented on it. And people laughed at it, but nobody. He didn't say anything, so I don't know if I hurt his feelings or not.
Oh, you made some bad light.
I did. So he's sitting there. God bless him. God bless him. Mm-hmm. I love him to death, but he keeps squinting at the camera.
Yeah.
And the way he squints. Now, bear in mind, he's in Texas.
Right.
He's with Ron.
Yes.
You know, Ron has a bidet.
Yeah, he does.
Every time, I'm telling you, the look on Rocky's face when he squints.
You think he's in the bidet?
It looks like he's missing it. Like he's got to go.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh, I get to use the bidet because it's strained. And he does have a rather prominent
are you just trying to like mess with Rocky Stucci now? Is that what's going on? I mean, I get messing with the boss, but messing with Rocky Stucci is a different thing.
Well, the boss is easy, and I haven't had a chance to mess with Rocky in a while.
I know, it's true.
Picked on Ron a lot. But
yeah,
he's on the show with Rocky. What else?
What are you gonna do?
Say? I mean,
yeah,
the jokes write themselves at that point.
2 men, 2 toilets. What are you gonna do?
Not from what I hear. There's a beating on the door and everything. It's all I know is I caught on, and as soon as I popped in, they were going over the. Remember the old black and white tabloids that were in the
Mm-hmm.
the ones would say the UFO lands in the middle of the White House and so they were going through all those from back, and I was. It was so funny. It took me back. I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Sorry about the dead air. Dylan distracted me, and that caught me off guard there. So my fault.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yep. It's all good.
It's
Everybody should be fine now.
fixed.
Anyway, so in Britain.
In the Britons.
There was a woman who allegedly killed her husband.
Allegedly killed her husband? How do you allegedly kill your husband?
Allegedly killed her husband.
Are you saying allegedly she's the one that did it, or she allegedly killed him?
Oh, no, she killed him.
Maybe
You didn't let me finish.
like the question of whether he has been killed is the alleged part.
No,
Okay,
no.
that's
How she killed him.
Oh, so it's alleging that she actually did it.
No, not that part either. No. Allegedly killed her husband in his sleep with boiling sugar water.
Oh my God.
Was sentenced on Friday.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, keep going.
Right. The mother of two reportedly flew into a homicidal rage after her daughters claimed that the father had sexually assaulted her and her brother when they were children.
I see nothing wrong with this. If the claim in there, if all of that is true, I see nothing wrong with this. I slap that woman on the back and say, "Thank you, ma'am, for doing us a service.
You did God's work.
You are doing God's work.
A bit awkward with the boiling sugar, but
because that takes time.
And effort.
And does. It does.
Think about it. She had to stew over that. Come on.
It really, I don't know if that's not.
Come on.
Well, her anger didn't reduce.
No, but it did boil over.
No, what you do is you reduce sugar, anything sugary, you're reducing
I know,
it.
to turn it to a syrup.
Yes.
Yep, I know, but it boiled over.
It did boil over.
That's right.
I wonder how that kitchen smelled.
I don't know, but it was bubbling to the surface for sure.
Anyway. I'm tapping out of this one. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, the lady who's 59 poured scorching hot liquid over the man who was 81.
How old was she?
59. While he was sleeping
Hold
in
on.
their home.
No. I'm sorry. We have to pause for a moment.
Okay, sure. Pausing. Mm-hmm.
Now, bear in mind, math is not my forte.
Yeah.
I'm not good with the maths at all.
Right.
But that's at least a 20-something year difference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years, over 20 years
a little, yeah.
between the two.
Pretty close to it's 22 years.
That means when he was 20.
She was, actually, no, 22. When he was 22,
yeah, 20.
she was born.
But I'm saying,
she was born
20s.
when he was
I meant to
22.
say in 20s. That was my fault. But
yeah.
So 22.
Robbing the cradle.
She was born.
Literally robbing the cradle, yeah.
So when he was 32, she was 10.
Uh-huh. So they didn't get married at least until he was 40-ish.
But it sounds like a really bad Abbott and Costello skit.
Probably so.
You haven't heard that one?
Uh-uh.
Where it was, I'll have to pull it up and redo it real fast, but it's very similar to this. It's because the question ends up being how long does it have to be before you're the same age?
Yeah.
And I'll have to get the exact thingy for it here in a minute.
Oblivion flickering over on the Twitters. Pour some sugar on me. Hey, not like that. No.
She did.
Not like that.
She did. And it hurt. Real bad. Oh.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
The medicine go down.
Anyway, 59-year-old woman poured scorching hot liquid over her husband, 81, while he was sleeping in their home in Nester near Liverpool, according to court documents.
Now, I'm just wondering, he's 81. To be completely honest, it's not going to take much to kill him. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't have to go through the extra step of the sugar.
Yeah. See, she attacked her husband.
She probably could have scared him in sleep.
It's true. Yes. Yeah. She attacked her husband with a mixture of 2 piping hot kettles of boiling water and 3 bags of sugar.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sugar.
Prosecutors told the court that the sugar made the liquid more viscous, thicker, and stickier, so that it would stay on the skin and cause greater damage.
Again, that's a lot of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar.
You know how many cookies you could make with that?
That's a lot of cookies.
Sad.
I'm
sad for the cookies that could have been.
I know, right? She reportedly fled from the home and went to a house that was 9 doors down, where she told a neighbor about the assault. "I've hurt him really bad." Quote. "I think I've killed him." End quote. The neighbor contacted police, and the ambulance was sent to the wounded man. Police found him in excruciating pain and whimpering in his bed with his skin on his right arm and hand peeling off.
Wow.
According to the BBC, that is.
Wow.
The husband of 38 years suffered burns to 36% of his body. He was in hospital for 5 weeks.
What? He survived that long?
And needed repeated surgeries and skin grafts, but he died a month later.
Oh.
On the 18th of August.
Wow.
Last year.
Okay.
We're just now hearing about it because she's just now being convicted. Cheshire Constable, Detective Chief Inspector
Okay.
Paul Hughes, said that she, not 16 candles,
I know. Keep going.
said that she, quote, killed her husband, Michael, in such a painful and cruel way. To throw boiling water over someone when they're asleep is absolutely horrific. To also mix 3 bags of sugar in with it showed the determination that she had to cause serious harm.
Well, again, though, and obviously, it's one of heated passion.
Wow.
But when you're told that your children have been sexually assaulted by somebody, I mean, can we blame her at all?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone through the trouble of boiling water and
Like, she took a lot of time.
wasting sugar on that.
I mean, this was some time. She took time and effort.
Yeah, that's what I'm
into
saying.
this.
I would have done it. Mine would have been a snap. I would have walked in there and been like, and just started pummeling them.
This is the difference between men and women.
I guess.
That is the direct difference. She looked for a way that was going to cause the most harm and pain to him for the longest possible period of time. Whereas you or most women would literally just say, "I'm going to beat you to death." Like most men would just, "I'm going to beat you to death."
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Instant and done and over with.
Yeah. Or I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you until my arms give out. You know? That's kind of how it works.
I love y'all on Twitter.
Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Big Pharma Steve
is that
over-
Walter Brimley?
Yes, the boiling water probably got him just fine. The sugar is because he was diabetic. Wilford Brimley.
Walter Brimley.
Only you can stop diabetes. Hydro Flask Slug over also on Twitter. That's only one container of sweet tea. That's true.
It is true. It depends on. Well, see, this is in England, so technically they don't do sweet tea.
Yeah,
they do hot tea, but they don't do sweet tea.
Okay, so I did just going back to this. So remember, she was 59.
Yeah, he was 81.
Okay,
Yeah,
and it made me think of Abbott Costello.
Yeah, sure.
Skit. The skit goes as follows. So imagine, so you're 40 years old and you're in love with a girl who's, say, 10 years old.
Okay.
You're 4 times older than that girl.
Right.
You can't marry that girl, could you?
Right. No, not at all.
Okay, not at all.
No.
So you wait 5 years.
Okay.
Now that little girl is 15.
Yeah.
Now you're 45.
Okay.
Now you're only 3 times as old as that little girl.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So you wait 15 more years. Now that girl is 30. You're 60.
Yes.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Now you're only twice as old as that little girl.
Yes.
Okay?
Correct.
So here's the question. How long do you have to wait before you and that little girl are on the same age?
You have to die first. That's the answer.
That's all I can keep thinking of.
The math works out weirdly, but yes.
Yeah, because the way he finishes the joke is, what kind of a question is that? That's ridiculous. If I keep waiting on that little girl, she'll pass me up. She'll wind up older than I am. She'll have to wait for me.
Pretty much. That's
good.
Yes.
Stuff. Yuki of the night over there. Oh, this lady made lava and cooked his ass.
Yes.
Respect.
Yes.
Yes.
What was it?
Did.
Yep.
I just.
Adam W. Johnson over there. I don't know why you know this, but in all reality, this is called prison napalm.
Wow.
I don't know. Adam, we got questions, bud.
We'll take your answers off air if you need.
Yeah. I mean, if you just you don't want to directly send that to it. Don't do it. No, just send that directly to us. I don't want to like point you out or anything. But dang.
The Knights Who Say Knee on Twitter. A spoonful of sugar may make the medicine go down.
Right.
But a boiling vat of sugar makes the pedophile go down.
Yep. It works.
That was the good one.
It works. I mean, once again, okay. All right. Was she a little extreme?
A tad.
A tad. Okay.
A tad.
Do we completely understand the sentiment?
Absolutely.
Can we condone it?
Hell, maybe. I don't know if I'm more upset at the fact that she took the time to do it or the fact that she wasted all of that sugar. I don't know which I'm
It's a big waste of sugar.
It is a complete waste of that sugar. I don't know. I mean, obviously, the right answer then is no. She should not have done that.
The answer is no. She shouldn't have done that.
But I completely understand. Holy God, this is a 25 to 32 minute read.
We're not going to do the whole
No,
thing.
we're not. But dear
Goodness.
God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Daily Mail, y'all need to
Lighten up on the numbers there.
shrink it down a tad.
Yeah. Segments.
Less
So
is more.
many words.
Less is more.
So many words.
God, it is.
Stop.
And it doesn't. None of it means anything. Okay,
Right.
so
yeah.
so this was literal news to me. Stephen was quite tickled when he.
Yeah, because I'd already heard that they'd gone away,
Yeah.
and this was funny.
Yeah, which is funny. I'll say it in a minute. So Texas House Speaker Dade, let me say it right, Dade Phelan.
That's right.
I know it is because I read it.
That's good.
Slams the gavel down Tuesday after the remaining lawmakers, mostly Republican, voted 76-4 to arrest Democratic members who broke the quorum by fleeing to Washington, D.C. on Monday.
Yes.
One, I didn't know that. I know it's Texas, and
It is
Texas
Texas.
is badass. And
Texas is different, yeah.
yeah, they're a different breed. Love them. But I didn't know you could actually do that. I really did not know that
You didn't know that you
could
could arrest people
No, not
for not doing their job
no.
when they were elected by
The people.
By the
That's-
people?
See, that's my thing. Is my brain keeps
Yeah.
saying it's the people's thing. It's
they were elected by the people to be there. So.
yeah, and they're not there, so
Yeah.
that should be the people's thing. I didn't realize that you could hold them legally accountable. But hey, Roger that. I'm happier now. But in after you sent me this and I saw that, I was flipping through. I happened to be on Deneen Borelli's website, and she had a picture of the same article, of an article talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
And but it showed all of them, mostly of women, on a plane. And I desperately tried to find out where the source of the picture was.
Yeah.
And like what the date was, because none of them were wearing masks. None. And I don't think it was a newer picture, but I'm just saying.
It's one of those things. Yeah, they were on a plane.
That was what I was.
That's because
curious
it was
about.
private. It's a private airline.
Doesn't matter.
It's a private airline.
Doesn't matter.
They don't care.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Republicans in the House again voted 76-4
In Texas.
in Texas on Tuesday to arrest the runaway Democrats who fled to Washington, D.C. to break the quorum up to block the passage of Governor Greg Abbott's voting rights bills. The members, a sergeant in arms, and any officer appointed by him are directed to send for all absentees whose attendance, is not excused for the purpose of securing or maintaining their attendance under warrant of arrest if necessary. That is according to the Texas House Speaker Dade Phelan, who announced on the Senate floor.
That's right.
Apparently, it's a law. And
It's law.
And you made a good point earlier today when we were first talking about it. For something that's only in session, what?
2 months out of the year.
2 months out of the
They
year,
really
something like
are
that?
not. They're never
there.
They're never there on purpose.
You have no excuse.
right.
You have no excuse.
You went to you ran away
Mm-hmm.
to Washington D.C. to try and force to force them to stop voting.
Which doesn't make sense. So here's I don't know, maybe I'll say more about it a little further on, but so they're arrested and they're charged.
Uh-huh.
And then what?
What? Yeah.
Then what?
I don't know.
Like,
It's a good question.
if they're not going to vote it, they're not going to vote it. So what are you going to do? Make them stand there? And
I mean,
at least
they
vote
technically just have
present?
to be there. Yeah. They can just vote present at that point.
Tuesday vote, however, doesn't hold much weight as long as the Democrats remain in Washington, D.C., since by crossing state lines, they have escaped jurisdiction of Texas law enforcement. Mm-hmm. But, okay, in that statement right there. That means they're done. They can't ever come back.
Right. Actually, the funny thing is Governor Greg Abbott has already said that, yeah, the moment they come back, they're under arrest.
I bet you they're going to start like adding that up.
Like,
hit a point
honestly,
where...
it could be a point to where they just simply are taken straight to jail, not take they're one cut from their stuff. They have to run brand new elections, and those people are taken to jail when it happens. Like there is a time where there will be a time where if they take too long to come back, I kid you not, the state will ask for excommunication of Washington, D.C. to them.
Oh, I don't get it. Yeah.
Like they will ask them to bring them back, and they will say, look, you need to send these people. Look. You need to send these people back for justice because they're skipping the law.
And what DC won't do it. So then what do you do? Turn around and
then it's a federal case.
But that's what I'm saying. But then
it's a federal case. It's a state.
But I'm saying
state to district.
Are they going to?
Is one thing, and then they go to state to federal and say, look. Federal Washington, D.C., you give them up or we're taking you to court for this.
Yeah. So that means that every single vote that they do from here on out, they could technically get hit with another charge.
Yes. And every day that they're gone, they can be hit with a longer and longer sentence.
Is it just me? No, it's not me. I'm a jerk. My brain would be like, let's start putting anything and everything to a vote. Doesn't matter at this point. Vote on
everything.
What we're having for breakfast, lunch today.
Every vote.
Everything.
From day to day.
Just
crap.
to rack that junk up.
Oh, I brought a new bill in. I've got 5. Let's go. Every day.
What color tie should I wear? Let's vote on it. Here's the bill.
Here's the bill. And it has like all the legalese, and down at the bottom, this bill is to determine the color of ties.
It won't work, but I'm just saying.
You could.
It would be funny.
If you're going to be petty, you might as well be really petty.
Yeah, that's true.
You might as well be Tom Petty.
You might. I hate Tom Petty.
If you're going to be petty.
If there are any, quote, if there are any House Sergeant at Arms looking for me, I'm definitely in the Texas Capitol building somewhere. One Democratic state representative tweeted in taunting his colleagues back on Tuesday.
He wasn't there, though.
Gene Wu continued, keep looking, don't stop. Shortly after, he followed up with another tweet saying, getting warmer. He also posted an image of to Twitter, of a Caesar salad in a styrofoam takeout container and a can of Coke Zero with the Texas legislature voted to, after the Texas legislature voted to arrest the group.
Quote, so he's not taking this serious at all.
No. He's apparently can't type either, but he wrote, my fist meal as a fugitive. Delicious.
I bet it is your fist meal.
You might as well get used to it.
That's right.
A few dozen lawmakers maintain that they aren't afraid of Governor Abbott's threats to arrest him for fleeing the state to break quorum and avoid Republican voting election legislation. Well,
the funny thing is, it wasn't Greg Abbott to begin with.
Well, but here's the deal. You ran.
Away from your job.
Doesn't matter who you think, you could say you're not afraid or whatever. You could have at least stood there and voted president and not voted.
Right.
But you took the step to run.
Yeah. So I kind of, they're trying to pull what they think is possible from like British Parliament.
I was going to say, this is not Parliament. In Texas, especially.
That's the thing, like British Parliament and things like that. But the funny thing is that it's kind of the opposite. British Parliament is really weird about how they did things, especially in the past. And there was a time where they decidedly made sure that only certain people knew about votes that were going to happen.
No.
So that only those people showed up so that they could pass bills. Because you could as long as you had
the numbers.
People voting.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who it was. As long as you had people in the House voting in Parliament, you could pass legislation.
You could pass legislation with 3 people. Basically.
As long as you had enough, yeah. As long as they all said yes, yeah.
No.
Yeah. So what they would do is they do that. I'm sorry, but at this point, that kind of looks like that's, if you ran the gambit and decided to run away, we're voting you as absent.
Y'all love this. Did Tech Ruse, runaway Democrats need to be treated like the 160 detainees? Hydrofly slug. Could we send bounty hunters after him?
Yes, we could.
I think we should.
Federal ones.
Might as well. U.S. Marshals?
I think we can.
Texas U.S. Marshals.
Oh, Texas Marshals. It's so weird actually seeing like little hits from the website now.
Is it?
Where it's like, yeah, because one person just joined. By the way, hi, Evan.
They joined?
Yeah, they joined.
Oh, yeah, that's...
as a member.
That's Southern Ohio Jekyll.
Oh.
I recognize the picture.
Oh. Well, I just said your name out loud. I'm sorry.
You've been outed. Oh, he changed it.
Huh?
He changed it, but that's
the kid. It's the same kid.
Yeah, that's the kid. I remember the picture. He changed it, but that's him.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Dodo.
You've been listening for a while. It took you till just now?
Yeah, well, things happen. I understand.
Well, no. Like, hold on.
Whatever.
I'll ask it in a minute.
Whatever. What?
No, I'll ask it in a minute.
What, you want to do it on the show?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone should be doing that.
Right, yeah.
That doesn't do it.
Right, yeah.
It's free. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, I know.
Why aren't people doing this?
I don't know, because we don't talk about it. That's part of the reason we don't talk about that.
Do we have to tell you everything?
Yes.
God. Shh.
Yes.
Shh. Remember from Out of the Roxbury?
Yeah.
Giddy up, pampa mau mau.
This is Defenders Live.
Adam W. Johnson over there on the Twitters. I think the reason they're not voting president is because while this stalls the vote, it also keeps them from going on the record as opposed. Keep in mind that most people in general agree with voter ID laws. Yes, I agree with what you're saying.
But
except this has now created such a big hullabaloo, big faux pas around them. All these specific ones are now obviously opposed to the voter ID laws. And now it's just right there in front of your face.
Yeah, that was where I was going to go with it. I agree with where it stalls it and everything like that. I'm right, but at the same time, like Steven just said, it goes from, it passed, 87 to 13 or whatever.
Yeah, and the nays were all recorded. Well, now we have specific nays.
But that's what I was going to say. They're recorded. So that means people have to do the research to go find it. Who the hell is going to look nowadays?
And you could also, once again, you could just say present. If you don't want to go as opposed, you could just say present.
Yeah. It would all work. It would all still balance out the same. I mean, I at least then, like I said, you'd have to do the research and find out, well, who voted president, who didn't vote at all.
Right, because they're weak.
They voted president before on all kinds of junk that they didn't want to have passed, not just in Texas, but everywhere.
They do it all the time.
Yeah, so why would
Barack Obama never voted on anything while he was a senator. He voted president for everything.
For everything.
Because he didn't have a say about anything. No. And they didn't want him, when he actually went to go as president, they didn't want anything against his name.
Exactly.
So he followed the script and said, nope, I'm just voting president for all things.
If you can get away as a politician to write, just voting president.
Voting president.
Then screw it.
Yep.
That's again, like I was trying to say, it looks a whole lot better and comes off a lot better in my book. At least you just say present and not, then obviously then running. And why DC?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we know why, because they think
that's the bastion of civilization
citadel.
and hope.
It's the government citadel. They will be safe there.
They are the Senate.
No.
I am the Senate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have to, it's a weird.
I am.
Yeah, you go, yeah.
You got to get in there.
But once you get it, it's easy.
It's true. So this is something that I thought you would love.
I like
I thought you would love this, and that's why I put it as one of the stories for us. I knew that you would get some kick out of this.
This is on my birthday / Christmas list.
It's a wish list, right?
This is on my wish list.
Yeah.
I want this.
Well, it might be a little bit difficult to get.
Dearly.
That's all I'm saying.
Why?
Well, just read it.
A Utah company makes modifications for firearms, recently sparked fury and outrage online after unveiling one of the newest products, a gun mod kit that encases Glock handguns in colorful Lego designs.
For those out there, let me just kind of...
This is a fan.
I'm just going to send this over here. For all those people in the video, that's what we're talking about.
This is so good.
It's called the Block 19.
I love this. The only thing that would make this gun
So
any
good.
cooler
Yeah.
is if you could actually put Lego pieces on top of those spots.
I think you had the right idea when you said it. Like, that is... Those pieces on top, those are Lego blocks that just got cut on and like fully adjustable sights. That's all I'm saying. Fully adjustable.
That would be fantastic.
Wouldn't it be great?
That'd be great.
That'd be amazing.
I can't afford a Glock. I did,
But
those
still,
things are expensive. But I would love to have one just for, the sake
Just
of
for
it.
that.
In a since deleted production description on its website, Culpeper Precision reportedly advertised the Block 19 as a super fun way to counter negative rhetoric about the anti-gun crowd and revel in the pleasure that it is shooting sports.
Because it is super fun.
It is fun.
Super fun.
First time you pull that trigger and you're kind of like, oh God, that's loud. No, but you hear it go ding.
You're like, hee.
Or the bottle breaks, or
And you're
the can jumps. You're like, ah.
I can do it.
Quote, we've been building guns out of blocks for the last 30 years and wanted to flip the script to aggravate mom. The description read, according to the Washington Post, quote, this is a satisfaction that can only be found in the shooting sports. And this is just one small way to break the rhetoric from anti-gun folks and draw attention to the fact that shooting sports are super fun.
They are super fun.
Here's the thing. Guns are fun. Shooting is fun. 30 rounds full auto is fun.
Yeah, but you can't really do that very often.
Well, not without like special licensing.
Right.
A lot of money.
Right.
But no, 30 rounds at full auto.
Not something that's normal.
It is fun.
Is it?
It's
I haven't done it, so
fun.
I haven't done full auto yet.
I
wasn't in the military, so going full auto just wasn't a thing, wasn't available for me yet.
I'm just saying, if you can ever experience it.
Actually, you know what I really want to do? I really want to go to one of those places that they have like the minigun turrets sitting on top of like either a tank or a Jeep and fire the mess out of that.
I have to double check. Maybe speaking out of the left side of my face right now.
Okay, well, that's fine.
But my brother in Vegas is arms specialist.
That's where they have it. Yeah, that's
there.
where they have that stuff. Yeah,
He goes shooting out in the desert all the time.
Oh,
I think, and I would have to check. I think he has access to things like that. What we should do, since SHOT Show is always out in Vegas, anyway.
Yeah, we should.
We should go to SHOT Show next year if it's going.
Yeah, it will be.
And then we'll catch up with him, and if he's able to do that, we'll go hit the desert up. And
buddy, that sounds amazing.
And
we have a guy that we can get that can get us into SHOT Show too.
Yeah.
Without problem.
Yeah, we do, actually.
We got a guy. So we can get
He's
into
offered
SHOT
more than once.
I know, and we should take him up on an offer.
do.
Like, we should actually plan this out. We have this problem where we don't plan stuff.
We need a
until it
secretary
happens.
and an intern.
We really need an intern / secretary to just get things together for us, because, man, are we terrible about
Or both.
this. Yeah. Or one that does both, because that'd be amazing. Just saying.
Maybe. Sure. It can't pay you anything. But
No, we can't. But right now, I mean, it's
you wanna-
secretary,
board.
intern, that
Not
person.
the board, but you want to run our calendar.
Yeah, if you want to
Set
run a
up
calendar and
appointments
help us out here,
Get us doing things.
that'd be amazing.
Anyway.
Especially that guy.
I know.
Jeez. He
Well,
needs...
Oh, by the way, we have an interview Saturday. Or Friday.
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 Better not be Saturday. You better tell me that a week in advance on that one, bud.
No, it's Friday.
Okay.
It's Friday.
Oh, good. We have an interview. Okay, do we know? Do we know who it is?
Yeah. The one you don't remember. The one I told you about. The one we had a conversation about. I sent you in text. No. I sent you in text before that you didn't remember. And now we're,
Yeah. I won't remember.
I know.
I'm telling you,
Well,
I
at this
won't.
point is no, I'm going to send you the stuff.
Okay, thank
now.
you. Okay.
I'll link you to it in a second, but
Okay,
I haven't done it yet.
that's good. Thank you.
Continuing on, quote, we wanted the Second Amendment to simply be too painful to tread on. Get it? Because it's
Legos.
Lego.
Yeah.
So there's only one logical solution. The company quipped in a separate post on its Instagram account. Here's one of those childhood dreams coming to life. The Block 19 prototype. Yes, you can actually build Legos onto it. I want it.
On any side of it.
Quote.
On any side of it.
I want it.
Yeah.
I really want it.
Mm-hmm.
People weren't happy with it.
No.
Harsh negative reaction against the product was swift.
Swift, you say?
Like
Taylor?
No.
Like T Swift?
Shut up. Quote, what's not fun and went under-addressed on the sales page is the reality that thousands of children unintentionally shoot themselves and others each year because they find a gun and pull its trigger.
You keep on going.
That is according to Washington Post reporter John Woodrow Cox. I'm sorry, but you have a name of Woodrow Cox. You have no credibility with me at all. He went on to note, quote, when Kristen Song, whose 15-year-old son died in 2018 after accidentally shooting himself, first saw an image of the custom design, she assumed it was a joke until she realized it was not. Quote, how's this even legal, wondered Song, who has fought to pass legislation that requires gun owners to lock up the weapons if a child might have access to them. I'm going to pause there for a minute before I continue reading this guy's thingy. 15-year-old is not a child.
At least not in this way.
No, in any way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're 15, 16, 17, you're not a child. Are you on? No, you are a very young adult.
Yeah.
15 years old, you should know better than to pick up a gun and shoot yourself.
Right.
Okay? You should know better than to play with a gun. And if you don't know, then that's a problem with your parenting and you need to take it up with your mom and dad. That's period. Anyway.
So hold on.
Sure.
Sorry. Just one quick.
You got a little
blurb.
something
Yeah,
there?
little blurb here.
A little blurb?
So
Or a big blurb?
updated by this website. This website is Aftermath.
Aftermath.
Aftermath.com.
Specialists in trauma cleaning and biohazard removal.
Yes. They have some stats
Okay.
for accidental gun death.
Okay. Accidental gun death.
2018, where this guy, Kristen Song, and
Her
15-year-old
his
son, accidental gun deaths accounted for 1%, or 458 of the total gun-related deaths
In the United States.
in the United States in 2018.
How many gun deaths were there total?
39,740.
Huh. So her son was one of 458 people.
Mm-hmm. In 2018, in the year 2018.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who died in 2018 after accidentally shooting himself.
He
was one of 458.
I mean, it is more than one a day, right?
No, it is just a little bit more.
Yeah. Right.
Well, it's like 1 in
1 in a tenth or whatever.
something like that.
1.15 or whatever.
But that means one person died and another person shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Thing.
When this was posted in 2020, unintentional shootings were at for 2020, the year 2020, were at 220 children.
Okay.
It resulted in 92 deaths and 135 injuries.
That sounds like it's less.
That is less.
That's less.
Less. Yes, it's less.
Because in 2018, the accidental gun deaths were 458. The accidental deaths from guns in 2020 was only 92.
2006.
Which is ironic considering the fact that there were a lot of people at home.
From 2006 to 2016. So 10 years. In a 10-year span,
Okay.
almost
Almost.
6,885 people in the U.S. died from unintentional shootings,
That's it.
otherwise known as accidental firearms.
I mean, I don't
firing.
I say that's it. I don't mean that to be
But
callous.
still, 10 years, less than 7,000 people?
I mean, that's again, it's sad when anybody dies,
Right,
for any reason. I give it that, especially in like that.
Roughly 700 people a year between 2006 and...
But then 2020, when everybody was home,
Right, but no. That's 700, roughly 700 from 2006 to 2016.
Yep, and it dropped.
And then dropped in 2018
and
to
dropped again
458, and then
2020.
dropped again to 2020 to 220.
Yeah, and by the way, the 2020 is also when they seen the gun spike as far as purchasing goes. Remember, we read that
We were
story
talking
yesterday.
about gun spikes and how people were buying more guns and everything else.
Yeah.
Gun sales spiked 70% in the March of 2020. Okay, in March of 2020, guns spiked 70%. We bought more by 70%.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
It's just being used to continue something. I need that move.
Yeah. Sorry, my fault.
No, you're good.
I was looking at that near whatever.
I know.
Yeah. But that's just going to
But the lady, this mother,
tear jerkers.
yeah, this mother
Yeah.
is trying to say that responsible gun owners should be appalled by a Lego gun.
Why? Why?
I'm tickled by it.
Why?
I think it is cool,
Why?
'Cause
I'm a responsible gun owner,
and I think it's fantastic.
and I think it's hilarious.
I think it's great.
It is funny as all get out, and you know what? People will buy it.
It's like the Chick-fil-A AR-15. Did you see that one?
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A AR-15, yeah.
Oh, I want that too.
And the Coca-Cola one.
I used to be big on Coca-Cola.
But it's the same thing, basically.
No, I know.
Okay. All right. What is the problem in modifying only the look of your weapon?
Well, you have to understand.
Not the functionality, not anything else, only the look.
Yeah, but
of your
remember, that's all it takes. It's.
Oh, that's right. The
That's all they're
scary-looking
after.
gun
It's
ban.
the way it looks.
That's right, the scary looking gun.
Because
ban.
an
I forgot about that.
AR-15, and we've had this before, and forgive me for not remembering, but was it it shoots the 5.56, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have the AR-15 military-looking style, and there's other guns, there's other rifles.
Or there's the old style that looks like
It's not even old style. There's the military plastic style,
and then there's the wooden stock.
and there's the wood stock. Same gun,
same effort,
same caliber,
same everything.
everything else is the same.
228.
Or it might have been 228.
I think it's 228.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, 228.
Anyway, my point is, and Steven Crowder did that thing. He
Yeah.
pulled him up there. He's like, which gun would you rather, have? Which one is not scary to you? Blah, blah. And they were the same guns.
Exact same gun.
Shot
he had
the
both.
exact same round, shot all that stuff, and
Same gun.
same gun. It just one
It's
looks scary.
scary looking gun ban.
And that's all this is. Well, you're making, and then they're trying to say, well, you're making it look like a toy. It's just simply responsible.
What about making it pink? Is that responsible? Because technically that also makes it look like a toy.
Well, no.
No. Hear me out on this one.
I got you. I'm following
Okay?
you on that.
That's just the same idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any graphic.
You're going to, any graphic, any design, any change, any modification to the outside at all makes it look more like a toy than it does like a gun. Anything at all. You get, these women that are out there and they buy the pink versions of everything.
Or teal or whatever.
The teal and the pink and all the rest of it. It looks pretty and it fires the exact same.
Yeah.
It will hurt you the exact same. It will protect you the exact same. The only difference is the color or maybe the grip sometimes.
Oh, but that's usually where the color's at too. But
Yeah,
anyway.
But I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
they
no, I'm
change
there.
out the grip to make it a little different
I'm
or whatever. Make it a little girlier and all that.
The problem with this is this whole, trying to say that it's irresponsible for the people making the gun. again, we're not holding anybody else accountable.
Yeah.
You're trying to put the blame at the feet of people who produce something. They're just selling a product.
Right.
They're making a living. That's all they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It is not their fault if you, as a parent, are not teaching your children gun safety.
Yep.
That's not their fault. That's like blaming video games if your child becomes violent. You know what I mean? It's that literally that same vein of logic. You as the parent have a responsibility to train your child, to teach your child how to behave and how to act around a firearm. That is your responsibility. It is not their responsibility. They're not supposed to sit here and make the thing look unattractive. It's not on them. It's not beholden to them.
Right.
It is you. You are the responsible one, or supposed to be.
Yes.
And if you fail, the only person you can blame is yourself, but they clearly don't want to. They want to blame it on everyone else. They don't want that responsibility. They don't want to have that kind of thing. They don't want to sit there and go through that stuff with their kids. It's just so stupid.
It is.
I don't know. I know that they don't seem to care about it. They don't seem to be bothered by it at all. I might look into finding out how much it costs. And
getting one.
I don't have a Glock.
But you might.
I may buy one just to have that.
Oh, yeah, by the way, side note, because we're on this subject anyway. California's, their Ninth Circuit has now stated that it is okay to sue gun manufacturers like Smith & Wesson for gun violence. So in California, not in any other state, but in California, you can sue the gun manufacturer now.
But
doesn't matter.
No, well,
in California, you can sue the gun manufacturer.
So does that mean are they eventually then going to pass legislation in California that you can sue the car manufacturer for a drunk driver?
I hope so.
I'm just asking.
I really, really hope so.
Hashtag asking for a friend. I'm just curious about that.
Because Tesla's going to get a lot of bad press on that one.
Something is going to go. Remember when, was it the Prius? Was it the Prius that was
Prius? Yeah, that started
catching on fire or
a little bit
speeding up or something and bursting into flames. Remember?
Yep.
But even so, are we gonna be able to now sue? That's what needs to happen.
Yep.
In California, they need to be passing legislation following this to sue, let's say, car manufacturers because of the drunk drivers causing accidents and causing deaths. We need to be able to sue. Well, I think they already can. I was going to say the fast food restaurants for making people fat.
They already try to do that. Yeah,
just a litany. Anything at this point that could, at the very least, cause. We should be able to sue printer companies for not being able to hold, have steady color for very long or whatever. Insert whatever. What seems to be dumb thing here apparently isn't dumb anymore.
Right.
We need to pass that. We need to make this a thing.
Yep. All dumb things need to become law.
I'm going to see if I can. I believe I still have some people in California. I might see if we can get some of this pushed.
That'd be good. We can do that because as well, and maybe we can make some money off of it. All
right. I don't care about that. Just the notoriety would be funny.
Well, that'd be good. Yeah. Culpepper continued on.
That's Culper.
Culper. Sorry. Culper. Culper Precision.
Yeah, they didn't appear to be pissy about it at all. They actually thought it was funny.
That was real funny.
Firearm Blog just posted a quick write-up about the Block 19's world's dumbest custom Glock laughing emojis. Go check it out. It is also up in our front room for anyone else who wants to come and see it, laugh, and take a selfie.
Why not?
Post thread. Edit for real enjoyment. Check the comment section below. The article, it is pretty spicy.
So they really didn't care. They were like, yeah, dude, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I like these guys.
I like it. I
like these guys.
I may need to.
We might need to contact these guys.
Either them or put them through to Jason Dufresne.
Yeah. Or maybe connect them over with our guy at Tar River and see if he can get one.
Ooh, that would be good.
Because that'd be amazing, right?
Kurt, we need this.
Kurt.
Hook a brother up.
But we need you to go and talk to these guys and get it. I wants it.
I needs it.
I needs it.
And I want to leave it in the floor just so I can step on it one time.
Just once. Just to see if it hurts just as bad.
Just as bad. In the middle of the night, you wake up. Who the hell left this gun in the floor? God, I tell these kids, leave these guns.
Stub your toe and cut your shins. All right, let's go.
That's that shin buster they put on the back of trucks.
Oh, those are great, aren't they? Those are amazing.
That is a beautiful gun.
It is. It's really cool. It's amazing how it works. It's just, you never know.
I want it bad.
Hydro Flash Slug over there on the Twitters. If the gun thing stands, car companies are next. Remember, the Ford Exploder?
Yeah, that's another one. And now, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the Ford Explorer thing was actually, it was the tires. It was Firestone. It
was Firestone.
It was Firestone having issues. It wasn't.
And they were sued on that one.
I think.
They were sued.
It wasn't necessary. They just happened to be on. And that was because they were putting the wrong size tire
on the things.
On them, because at the time they were kind of, you could put a car tire on there, but it needed to be the bigger car tire,
and they didn't do that. And
they were putting
technically they need truck tires. I'm gonna go
and I agree with you.
A Ford Explorer needs a truck tire.
Needs it, whatever size it needs to be.
It's not a minivan, truck. Okay? It's not a minivan.
No,
it is an SUV.
Yeah,
which is a truck.
And that's what they were doing
with a covered back.
They were putting because 235 75 15.
Yeah.
Is what they were running at the time.
Yes.
And back then, you could get that in a truck tire and a car tire. The problem with the car tire is that it was kind of like a trailer tire. It was, once you aired it up, it was flimsy. It was it gave it bounce and it was a decent ride, but it was not meant to handle a top heavy vehicle.
No.
And once it would make a curve or do something,
it's too squishy.
The stuff would grind. It would wear them out too fast. It would burst into flames. Cars would turn over. It was all ugly.
They go boom.
Let's see. Chai Boy and I over on Twitter at Dylan Louse. How about a law against lawyers that file frivolous and BS lawsuits against bakers too?
Yeah, might as well.
Well, that makes too much sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with it.
Yes, completely.
But it makes way too much sense.
Nobody would ever go for it.
No, but if we're going back, like Slug said, and like I'd mentioned earlier too, if you're going to go with, you can sue the firearm companies because of, people being killed by, morons, idiot people who are not handling guns properly, then we should be able to do the same thing with car manufacturers,
right?
For people who are not handling cars properly, who speed, who race, who drink and drive.
Any of these things, yes.
Yeah, any of those, which should be all of that.
TechRoo 2024 over on Twitters.
Sure.
Pointing a Glock is already like holding a shoebox. Might as well encase them in Legos. Nobody will notice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to have. It'd be fun.
It'd be great. I'm saying it looks good.
It does.
It looks good. Whether or not a Glock is actually worth it, but it looks good.
I'd probably pay the money for that Glock. Just to have it. Again, like we were talking about with the art before, it's about the story.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's all the story.
It's to be cool and that's
It's to have it.
Excuse me, do you have a Block 19? I do.
I do.
I have the only Lego gun that actually shoots.
Real bullets.
Real bullets. Neener.
You made a Lego gun. So did I. And I can build on it.
Mine's more expensive than yours.
Much, much more.
No, I can't wait to have one. So, since we're running low on time, but not going to have time to get into another story, we're going to do is something that we had kind of just dawned on us.
What's that?
A minute ago. If you go to our website, doaeshow.com.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should.
doaeshow.com.
It's one of those things that we don't even think about because we're like, oh, well, duh.
We don't.
But we do have a section there where you can become a defender with us, or you could just become a member of the website. It's free.
Technically, and I was going to clarify that. Technically, that is being a defender with us. You're still on. You're still there. You're still part of it. You can go there, and
you can sign up for free.
If you choose to support us, you can.
$5 a month
or $50 a year.
Right,
but you don't have to.
No, you can just sign up.
You can just hop over there and because it is just the two of us. We're trying to change things. We want to be able to produce more things outside of just this show.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I'm working on it as best I can.
He's trying. He's trying.
I really need an intern to help with some of this stuff. But anyway, We want to be able at some point, even for, if you've signed up to it, eventually we're trying to get things like we promised a newsletter. It failed horribly at the moment, but we're working on stuff like that.
Stop talking about that.
But my point is, there's things that we're working on and we're trying to get done and blah, blah, blah. And just because you don't financially support us doesn't mean you can't go over and sign up and still be privy to all the things that we have coming out and that we're doing.
Exactly.
So go over there, doaeshow.com.
That's doaeshow.com. You can also go check out American Pride Roasters coffee.
You should, because it is historically great coffee. It is guaranteed to make you swallow every single time you put it into your mouth.
Especially this blueberry.
Oh my God.
So good.
So good. Oh, it's the stuff that dreams are made of. Mm-hmm. And it's something that a man died over. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Go to Mojo50.com.
Ooh, yeah.
Those guys keep us around for some reason.
I have no idea why.
I'm not sure either. I think it's because the boss does a show before us, and so he doesn't have time to pay attention to us anymore.
I think that's it, yeah.
So he's not paying attention, and that's fine.
He knows whether or not we come on, but that's about it.
That's it. He's by the time he's planning his show, and then he gets done with his, and he's like, she's checked out for the day.
Yep. He's like, whatever, we're done.
Mojo50.com. Follow us on all social medias at DOA Show. Drop your tweets in at the hashtag ArmYourselves and Mojo50.
We have another hour to go.
Another one. We'll be right back.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Building castles in the sky.
That's what it was probably. So what I'm hearing is make sure you have the right rubber or you'll have a squishy time.
That's right.
Yes.
Lots of squishy time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You need the tough rubber. You need that stiff rubber, or else it's going to be squishy time.
Don't get mad. Get glad. The quilted quilt picker upper bounty.
Really? Are we going? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just thinking of all the things that would be associated with the rubber.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
The quilted quilt.
What?
I don't know.
Speaking of, it's blueberry.
It's blueberry time. It's blueberry. It's blueberry time. Don't you know it's blueberry time? It spells last. Huh? It does, but that's okay. I am okay with that. I am okay with that.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie? Wow, I'm not going to pay attention to that no mo.
What's that?
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh, wee, oh, oh, oh.
The first time the Frau said I had a clone, I knew that I was happy because I'd never be alone.
Get it up, pump mal mal.
Really? That's where we're going with this?
Well, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Could go. Rohan.
You're
right.
You guys keep singing like that during the breaks, you'll get all kinds of the wrong audience. Or maybe the right ones. Who cares? As long as they pay, right?
Right.
Or at least show up to our cookouts.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just saying. You notice he completely dropped out, like, as it got closer. Not a peep from him.
Nope, nothing.
Suddenly
And now
it's over with.
everything's
He's like,
fine.
oh, it's all gone over with. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Hey, guys, who
Thanks for
around?
showing up.
No, I've been in the background the
Oh
whole
man,
time.
it's terrible. You know,
I've been here. No, I've been here.
Haven't been able to do anything.
I've Been busy, man. Been busy. Couldn't come out and say hey.
Oh God,
It's easy.
it's all right. We're not blaming you.
No.
We're not blaming you. We're not at all. There's absolutely no blame here. No blame.
No.
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 Not happening here.
No.
No, we love you.
We do.
We're no blame.
No.
No.
Well, maybe a little.
All right, coming back.
There might be.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
I'll never back down. Thought I was 6 feet under.
You ever have those situations to where you have so much coffee in your system and then like you think you got a burp and it feels like the carbonated burp, but it's not the carbonated burp, it's just a coffee burp. So you think you're about to go like really get but it just You ever have that?
Sadly, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you ever have that?
No, I don't.
No?
No, because I don't know.
Because that happens to me all the time.
I don't
I'm like,
know. Okay.
I'm expecting that like good just release. And no, it's just
No, because I've my burpages. I don't know what the classy name for it is. I know classy name for farts is flatulence. I know that. I don't know what the classy one for
expulsions here.
It's got, or is it belching? Belching.
Yeah.
That's it. It was belching. Well, when I have two different burps that I do. I have the
You do have a slow release.
I have two.
You do
one
have a
where
slow release.
I let it all go.
Yeah.
And you could still, I know I hear it.
Yeah.
It can still be heard.
Right.
But my mouth is closed and and I slowly breathe it out.
Yes.
And usually through my nose. So that way, if I have bad breath, you can't tell.
Hopefully.
Sometimes it doesn't work even then.
Sometimes it pulls through.
There's a couple of them that I'd eaten something. We were driving in a car and Steve's like, "Oh, dear God." And I'm like, "Dude, I had my mouth closed that time. What happened?"
Didn't matter.
Yeah. But no, I have that. Or I have what I call my roar.
Yeah. I
where
got you. I got you there.
I have cracked glass before.
Well, that happens. It's vibration.
But I don't, but that's for everything. I don't have that little thing like you're talking about.
I know. I'm talking about just like, for some reason, like with the coffee anyway, because I love my coffee. But like, with carbonated drinks, you have the buildup of bubbles and all the rest of it. And then it's just.
Yeah, no, I got
whatever.
that.
And then with this, I'm just like, I'm there and it feels like it. But when it comes out, it doesn't have the extra grr.
Okay.
It's just.
Okay. So do you, in that instance, like you're talking about, do you know how to?
I can
sound
compress
really
it.
weird.
I know how to
can
compress it
grab
back
and
down.
pull it out.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Are you doing that?
I can, yeah.
No.
Not all the time, no. Because I found out that if I do that, it actually just pulls the air most of the time with me. I can compress it back down.
Oh no, mine is the other way around. Like I've learned how to
This
basically.
is a weird conversation.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
It's not going to be any worse than the story we're about to jump into.
Yeah.
But no, I've learned how to. For me, like you compress it down and it goes away and it siphons out.
No, it doesn't go away. It compresses down.
Yeah, and
it gets bigger
you
eventually.
save it for later.
Right.
Mine is it just kind of grabs it and kind of pulls it up. So I do that quick compression, but it's meant to kind of and bounce it up.
Right.
So there is no silent. It's explosion.
It's there
all
or
time.
nothing else. Yeah.
It's an all or nothing kind of.
Yeah. Well, see, I was taught at a very young age that I shouldn't try and pull it out because it could lead to you throwing up.
I've never had that problem.
Well, I've seen it happen.
And
so I was like, not going to do that anymore.
Not doing it right.
All
then
right.
Apparently, you're a little too hard.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Just a little bit too much pressure there.
That's a tad.
A little too much pull.
Got to
there.
be careful because you're.
Yeah. It's
Mess up your diaphragm doing that.
Yeah. So that's a problem. Yeah, Big Pharma Steve over there on the Twitters at Stephen Airy. You really should see a doctor. I think it's just you with the coffee burps. That's not right.
Sorry.
And he did a give a come on, man.
Yeah, Oblivion flickering over there as well. Carbonated coffee burp. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yes. Also, Knights Who Say Knee, but can you burp snort?
No.
No,
thankfully.
I've accidentally done that once.
I may have done that.
I've accidentally done that once where it just all happened.
Yeah, and sometimes you just can't help it.
And
but
actually,
it's been a rare.
It's more like sneeze farts. Like have you ever had a sneeze fart?
Actually, you know what? I've never. Yeah,
Where,
okay.
where
I've
you've
done a sneeze fart.
Where you've sneezed and just right afterward,
I've done
right as
that.
it goes. Yeah, because
I've
the pressure.
done that.
Yeah.
Kind of the sneeze is so good that when you've done that, you did the sneeze fart. You also popped your back.
Yeah, and you ended up in a very deep bow. Yeah.
You hear 4 vertebrae pop, and you're like, "Oh, yes,
Dear Lord. I'm expelling all the waste from everything.
I am my own chiropractor."
Only with the sneeze. But yeah, I've had that happen. That's happened.
I've done that. Mm-hmm. I've never done the burp snort. I've never done that.
No. Speaking of burp snorts and sneeze farts.
Stuff is equally stupid.
Yeah. Receiving an Emmy Award nomination has apparently never been easier.
Well, are you surprised? I mean, it is the Emmys.
Right. I mean, you can get a Nobel Peace Prize for literally starting a war.
Hold
So,
on. Peace fries?
Peace Prize.
You said peace fries.
I probably did because I felt my lips slur when I said that. So I was like, oh well, what? I was gonna gloss
it's all
over
the
that.
Same. Peace fries.
Peace
Prize. It's
same
all the
thing.
same.
Nobody cares. They're all coated.
They
in
have the
gold.
same value.
It really does.
It's 99 cents at McDonald's.
Right.
You're fine.
You can do whatever you need. It's the same thing you get from the gumball machines. You know?
Yes.
Same thing.
Look, I got a wolf head tattoo.
Oh yeah, I got a Nobel Peace Prize. Wow. Yeah, one needs only to be darling to the liberal media nowadays to get an Emmy.
It doesn't
At
take
all,
anything.
you don't have to perform or do anything. You don't even have to actually act anymore. Yeah. Case in point, former Democratic candidate of Georgia and still espousing that she didn't lose the election, Stacey Abrams,
God almighty.
on Tuesday was nominated for the Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance ahead of the 2021 awards show.
Okay, all right. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair, the only reason why she got this nomination and may possibly win this award is because they wanted her to win something. That's it. She
That's not a joke. And
they wanted her to win something.
You know, I was thinking about pressing a button and I can't.
You can't.
Because you're honest. It's true. It's
They
there.
want
That's
her
what it
to
is.
win something, so maybe she'll shut the hell up and go away for a while.
That's probably it.
I mean,
I bet you're wondering what got her an outstanding performance.
I'm not, but go ahead.
I'm gonna
and
tell you
me
anyway.
Figured you
On
would.
the TV show Blackish.
Oh, because that's not a racial show at all. Ironically, it's racial and ironic all at the same time.
She appeared for all of 1 minute and 7 seconds in an animated election special.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So,
Playing herself
oh God. Okay. So
while magnifying the importance of mail-in ballots and early voting.
hold on. So it was animated. It wasn't even her.
That's why it's voiceover. Yeah. Outstanding character voiceover performance.
I thought that. I thought their
no.
voiceover was like it
No,
was.
no. This is voiceover work. She's going to beat out actual artists for voiceover.
She couldn't be a good enough actor. Period. to play any part. They had to make her play herself, and they couldn't even have her on screen. They had to animate her.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The episode was aired in October, 1 month before the 2020 presidential election.
This is ugh. So, and what I don't go back. You can't gloss over that.
What?
Right there.
What? This right here?
Yes.
In the episode, which aired in October, 1 month before the election, Abrams helps Dre, played by Anthony Anderson, get the wheels rolling at the start of his congressional run.
See, you tried to just breeze past that.
I don't know who that is.
No. Yeah, you do.
Who?
He's the Anthony Anderson is the guy who was on Transformer. He was the black guy from Transformers. He was the computer guy. He plays the dad on this particular show.
Oh, I don't.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I really don't.
If I remember this all correctly, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
Okay.
I'm going to read this again. In the episode which aired in October, 1 month before the 2020 presidential election, Stacey Abrams helps this guy get the wheels rolling to start his congressional run.
Yeah.
She didn't win.
Yeah, she was terrible at it, actually.
So why would you get her?
Because of what she actually did in this past election. And I'm going to tell you, her what she did because she failed at what she did when she tried to run for
You saying
mayor.
she learned her lessons?
No.
Oh.
But she did have such a huge backing from the DNC after that she was able to create this quote-unquote grassroots movement to get the vote out.
It's not grassroots if it's
where
party funded.
she was congratulated by the DNC about how many votes, specifically from the black community, that she was able to garner in Georgia.
That they found out later were fake.
A lot of them were. Yes.
Or not.
Or
accurate,
not, yeah, or they were, yeah,
or
yeah,
forged,
right.
Whatever.
Yeah. Harvested.
There you go.
Illegally harvested. Yeah.
Bought and paid for.
In a Fast Company report, her nomination on her nomination, Christopher Zara wrote, quote, "When she's not saving democracy, writing a best-selling novel, or running a fine-tech startup, Stacey Abrams is apparently very busy doing cartoon voiceovers, and now her efforts have garnered her a nomination for television's highest honor."
Adam W. Johnson over Twitter. There's a joke about wide-angled lenses in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, that's why it was a cartoon.
He's like, yeah, I went there.
Yep.
Don't worry. I was trying to get one, and you beat me to it.
Yep.
Now, so thank you.
You were a hair faster than he was
Just
on the
a
trigger. That's all.
tad.
Just a hairs.
Okay.
This was a shootout.
Here's the problem with this. Now, I fancy the
I'm not fancy. I'm pretty.
the voiceover work. I
love voiceover work. It's amazing.
my goal in life is to voice over a cartoon.
Once.
I want
At
to,
least
at least
once.
once. I want
Yeah.
to do a cartoon. Anyway, so this is who she is up against.
Yeah. She's up against Jessica Walter from Archer.
Archer,
Yeah. Maya Rudolph from Big Mouth.
Big Mouth,
Julie Andrews from
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton. I don't know that one.
I think I do.
Titus Burgess from Central Park.
Titus Burgess from Central. Okay.
Stanley Tucci, Central Park. And Seth MacFarlane.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure about Bridgerton. I thought that was a live action, but maybe not. Central Park, I haven't seen those two either. Big Mouth is on Netflix.
Yep.
Archer is Archer,
FX.
Family Guy, Archer, Big Mouth, Family Guy,
Very well known.
for sure are
Very well known.
very, very well. I will bet you right now she wins.
Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt she's gonna win.
She's going
Her name was put in the
to
basket. She's
win.
gonna win it. But that just tells you exactly what's wrong with society today. This woman has nothing to do with
Voiceover
acting.
work, like
No acting, no voiceovers.
Seth MacFarlane.
There's no reason for this woman to even be anywhere.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane has been doing animations and doing this stuff, voiceovers and stuff for a very long time.
And he has a plethora of voices that he can.
and just he.
Like he can actually give you different
He's done
voices.
a bunch of different shows. He's done a bunch of different things. The man is talented for sure.
Right.
Okay?
He's also a dick, but
Well, he's sad. Well, I don't know about I don't know about that. His personality. I don't know about that. I know his personality as far as his belief system.
Stewie's personality is pretty much his personality.
I don't know.
I've watched interviews.
I've seen some interviews, and I've never seen any of that of it. But maybe it's the wrong interviews.
Maybe.
Point is he's very, very talented. You know what I mean? And he's been doing this for a very long time.
Right.
And this lady who couldn't win a gubernatorial race, who refuses to admit that she has lost even to this day, which is, again, still ironic considering the fact that she says she hasn't lost, but she is nowhere near trying to do the work
To actually get the job done.
Yeah, if you say you didn't lose, then why are you not doing stuff that the governor should be doing? I mean, albeit you probably can't get into the governor's mansion and everything else because they won't let you, but there's other things you could be doing.
I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure she didn't actually write that book.
Wasn't it her sister?
I don't know.
Or something like
that. But I'm
that.
pretty sure she wasn't the one who wrote the book. They're just going off of her notoriety from the DNC.
Probably. The point is she is going to win it, and every single one of those people that are nominated are going to be like, oh, that is so wonderful. That is so great. That is so impressive. It's so fantastic.
All the rest of it.
And they're going to just kind of go along with it.
That's how it is. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Oblivion flickering over on Twitter. They want to build Stacey Abrams' profile for the next campaign. They want a real black woman to be the next female prez. Kamala Harris is a watered-down African. And actually, she's not African. She's Indian. And
she's not anywhere. She has no African descent.
None.
And I mean, unless you go far enough back. And at that point, we're all from Africa.
Yeah. Adam W. Johnson over Twitter. I haven't seen most of the shows, but I'm a big fan of Maya Rudolph, Stanley Tucci, and Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
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 The other one that I would throw up there is DiMaggio. Is it John? Is that his name, John? He's the guy that did he was really big for like The Simpsons, for Futurama. He did Bender from Futurama. He does a lot of stuff that nobody ever pays attention to.
Okay.
I'd have to, and it's funny, like you've seen him before.
Oh yeah. You know who he is. It's just you don't think about it.
Well, but I mean, like most people know just his voice, but is it John DiMaggio?
Or is it Joe? And I thought that
no,
was
Joe was the ball player.
Yeah, the baseball player, right?
Yep, it's John.
I
was right. John DiMaggio.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know him.
Yeah. So he to me is he's been like, when you talk about doing voiceover work and cartoons and stuff,
that's who you're thinking of. Yeah.
He is like my hero.
Right.
By and large, far and away, the stuff that he's done, all filmography. Let's look at what he's done.
No. We don't need to worry about that.
MythQuest. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Is that what I think that is?
Yes.
Ay, Dios mío.
It's exactly what you think it is.
I'm going to have to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, daggone it. I was actually able to look at some of the stuff that he did. So, he's done, let's see, Disenchantment, which is done by the creators of Futurama.
Futurama, yeah.
They just redid it. It's on Netflix. I love that show. It's a great show. He did Historical Roast. He did Futurama, Loud House, Scooby-Doo, Middle Almost Post. He was in a Batman movie. He did Teen Titans. The Teen Titans Go to Space Jam. Space Jam.
Space Jam, yeah.
It's Pony. He's in the new Marduk. I want to see that. His Adventure Time. American Dad.
Yeah, he's
Ben
in a bunch.
10.
Like, he's in everything.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Like,
all
there's
the things. All of the things. He's in all the things.
He's in the new Animaniacs.
All of the things.
Love that guy.
His voice is all over the place.
Once you kind of pick up on and you know who it is, you can pick up on it.
Right.
Anyway, like that guy should be in it too, but
yeah.
No, they bumped him for Stacey Abrams, I bet.
Sure.
In my humble opinion.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, you got to get rid of the white guy.
Oblivion flickering over on Twitter, making fun of her weight. The camera adds 10 pounds. How the hell many cameras do they film her with?
Ouch.
Ow.
Ouch.
That's
not
so
nice.
True.
That's not nice.
Yes, Peekapool, John DiMaggio. Bite my shiny metal ass.
Yes, that is true, honey. My wife's sending me text messages. Gilbert Gottfried has been a very big voice actor in recent years.
Oh, he has, which is funny.
A bunch of children's shows too,
and because he's learned to not be that screechy
Oh no, he is. No, he is literally. It's his voice.
Oh, is it?
On all? Yes. Oh yes.
See,
It's just Gilbert Godfrey playing these roles. He doesn't have another voice. It's like, come on. Everybody has a Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken only has himself. You know, everybody has...
I was thinking as like Ben Stein, who...
No, everybody has a Gilbert Godfrey voice, but only Gilbert Godfrey can only do him.
No, and I knew that, but I'm saying I thought Gilbert Godfrey was doing the same thing, and not doing it, but was similar to Ben Stein. Ben Stein, is that very flat and monotone.
No. He's just the same excited. Yeah, he's the same exact excited, like half sarcastic.
They're like the parrot from Aladdin.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's him.
Okay. I know he's done some stuff lately.
That's him all day long.
But I didn't know he was.
Yeah. Like
I thought he'd changed some stuff.
Cyber Chase, which was one of the ones.
Oh, okay.
Which he also played a bird in. Funny enough. Like his character.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's it.
I've done this before.
Yeah,
I can't do it right because I can't get loud.
There's a bunch of different characters that he's played recently, and
they're all just him.
They're all just his voice, and you can tell immediately that it's him. But it's like it fits the character too.
I was gonna say, but that's what's funny with voiceover work. Like when you have somebody go in for an audition for voiceover, a lot of people like the last one I did. You see the guy and you kind of go, well, this is how I think he sounds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I did that, and I made that voice and threw it out there and blah blah blah. But you as the voice actor, you give the character the voice,
right?
It seems like with Gilbert Godfrey, it's the other way around.
They give the characters to him because he has the voice already.
He's like it's who
instead of giving voice to the characters, you're giving
who can we make sound like Gilbert Godfrey?
Right. Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to run out the clock with him before he passes away.
It's like, and the funny thing is, like, his actual voice looks like his face.
Yeah.
You look at his face and you're like, that guy would have that voice.
How old is he?
Old.
I know he's like 70s.
55 is when he was born.
So yeah,
he's almost
70.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the stuff he's known for. But what most recent? Here we go.
Hassle at the Castle. I haven't seen that.
Late Show, Stephen Colbert. He's part of that stuff. The Great Escape, Swag. Well, I don't know about that.
Truth About Santa Claus.
Wrestling with Santa Claus, Karate Tortoise. What the heck? Cyber Chase. That's the cartoon. It's still on. Yeah.
Disney Dailies.
What's
up, Aladdin?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, I've heard him on there a couple times.
Yeah, he's one of the characters there. He's all over the place. Historic Roast, Critters. I don't know what that is. He was on Family Guy.
Yeah, I've heard
Legos.
That one too. Yeah, he's done. Yeah.
Justice League. Mm-hmm. All these things, and he's all over the voice, and he's just voice,
Animal
voice,
Crackers,
always voice. Tom and Jerry. He was the genie. One of the recent Tom and Jerry show. It's all these voices. That's all it is.
I want to do a cartoon so bad. And it doesn't even have to be like a mainstream, holy crap, big time thing.
Oh, he was Krang. That's the recent one that my kids are watching, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The new one or the
2014 to 2016
the good one.
Yeah.
Before it went to hell.
Yeah. And he was Krang. And it makes perfect sense.
It does, actually.
He was Krang. And I was like, okay.
That's kind of like Vin Diesel being Groot. You realize that, right? That's
it makes perfect sense.
You just walk into the booth and all you say is, I am Groot. And you walk away and you're done.
And then once you say, we are Groot. And that's it.
Yeah. They come in from one take, one set. Somebody was being a douche just to try and get the time out of it. And you're like, hey, Mr. Diesel, can you try that one more time? A little bit.
Gilbert Gottfried's most well-known bird role.
Affleck! Yeah, exactly. No, but my goal, like I said, would be I would love, and it doesn't have to be huge mainstream, it doesn't have to be crazy popular, but like something that's not just
why didn't he get an Emmy for that?
I don't know, because they don't count it, and he's white.
So does this.
Well, I think he's Jewish actually, so they definitely wouldn't give it to him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But no, it doesn't even. But something that like I would love to be able to be on a cartoon that like I said, just something that's not only on, YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that even if it's not crazy popular, crazy exciting, just something that I could do, a few episodes of or whatever. That's my dream. I do that, I can die happy.
Something for a stupid story that we really shouldn't have spent more than like 2 minutes on. We spent an entire quarter on.
That's how little we gave a damn about.
We were talking about everything else but that, but still.
I know. It took us forever to get to it, and then
That's my fault.
no, it wasn't.
I'm a blame myself.
No, we did this together.
Yeah,
We're a team.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. John DiMaggio got the little bender up there.
That's honestly, that's the only reason why I watched that show.
For
Futurama was Bender.
Bender. That makes sense.
Love it. I one day, my friends.
Bolsonaro.
That was, I believe that's Brazil from yesterday, or not from yesterday, from Friday, Chief.
No, that's a different person.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not Brazil.
You sure?
Yeah, look at the name.
It looks. I don't remember
No.
the name. I just remember
The one
writing.
was actually, yeah.
I could be wrong.
I mean, maybe that was the same person, but different stuff.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Trigger alert! Why are you doing trigger alert?
For what?
I don't know.
Who's Trigger Alert?
I don't know.
Nearly $400 million are rotting forgotten government accounts.
Well, duh. What? Why are you? What? Duh.
We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Oh.
They had it coming. What are you doing over there?
I'm having a private conversation.
Why are you having a private conversation?
Because there was explanations about things.
And stuff.
Well, shots were fired, but there was an explanation. He felt bad, and it made me feel bad.
Oh,
so now I'm like,
you didn't need to feel bad?
no.
This is Defenders Live.
Nobody needed to do that.
No, I know. It
was not necessary.
It wasn't necessary, but
I mean, we were just joking.
well, now he knows, and we know. And
Okay, everybody knows now. We're all good now. Is everybody good?
No, but
No.
no,
Well, too bad.
no.
Get better.
Oh, no, it's not him. It's his dad.
I know. I'm not talking about him.
Oh.
I'm talking about the conversation.
Oh, well, it's fine. He says he very much appreciates
Yeah.
our concern. And I'm like, well, of course we're concerned.
It's very true, Oblivion Flickering. Steven Crowder does a Bernie Sanders impression by using Gilbert Gottfried voice.
Yeah, which is ironic because I can do a Gilbert Godfrey. I just can't do Bernie.
Well, it's because Bernie's actually kind of a lower run.
Yeah, I know. But whatever.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Speaking of crazy actors or
Things going on.
things going on.
Yeah.
So this is good. There's a lot to this.
I don't know.
There is. In just
there
this
really?
first part right here is going to be a lot to follow.
We got to break. We got to break.
I'm
this up a
going
little
to
bit.
read this slowly.
Okay, very slow.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm going to read, and this is for all of you listening.
Okay.
I'm reading this slowly
Okay.
so you can stay caught up. Okay. An actor. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an actor.
Actor. Okay, an actor.
Dressed
Dressed in. Yeah. Okay.
in a rainbow colored
Uh huh.
monkey costume,
Okay.
outfitted
Uh-huh.
with a fake penis, nipples, and a bare bottom. Do we have the mental picture?
Yeah, okay. I'm
We
there.
there?
Yep.
Uh,
I don't want to be, but I'm there.
well, they didn't want him there either.
Okay.
Appeared at a child's event at a library in the UK.
Wait, what?
Yeah, see, I knew this was going to happen.
Sorry. Yeah, you're going to have to back that up just a little bit.
An actor
Yeah, okay.
dressed in a rainbow-colored monkey costume,
Yeah, uh-huh.
outfitted with fake genitalias, tops and bottoms,
Tops and bottoms.
a bare bottom.
And the bottom.
appeared at a child's event at a library in the UK.
That's not good.
You sure?
Yeah, that's not what kids need to be seeing
Well,
in general.
why? Because you saying monkeys can't be rainbow colored? That's what you're saying, isn't it?
We both know there's a man in that.
There absolutely was.
We both know that there's a man in that suit.
Which makes me wonder how sure are they that it was a fake one and not the real thing.
I know.
Video and images shared on social media over the weekend showed members of the Mandinga Arts. You can't make this stuff.
You can't make this up. Come on.
Members of the Mandinga Arts
Uh-huh.
at Redbridge Library's Summer Reading Challenge event.
Yeah.
God, you English people don't keep it.
Too many words, man.
Just less is more. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. That was at Good Maze Library in East London.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
paper said the monkey costume included fake peni and bare bottom, and that the costume was also adorned with the fake nips. Why you would?
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you have a costume like that?
The event was meant to encourage children to read.
Well, that's distracting enough to where they're not going to,
Not necessarily.
unless they're trying to bury their face in a book.
That's
to
what I'm
make sure
saying.
they do read.
They're traumatized by.
So they're going to just bury their face in the book and ignore that as much as
know-
possible. Yeah, I can see that.
back in the day, years and years ago,
Right,
centuries
okay.
ago,
Yeah.
they used to have cautionary tales. Beings that would, Hansel and Gretel's a good example.
Sure, yeah,
Things
okay.
like that
Right.
to scare children into
Doing things
doing what they
supposed
enacting
to
what they're supposed to do.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this is another way of doing that by mentally traumatizing these children with this rainbow colored monkey with
So the
sporting
rainbow-
the fake peni and
do.
the bare butt.
So this rainbow monkey king is now the new thing.
I guess. It didn't say anything about a crown, but I bet you. Conservative campaigner Haz Ahmed tweeted, quote, "Apparently this is meant to encourage children in Redbridge to pick up reading this summer. Please tell me the rationale behind these indecent costumes that were shown to families and done so publicly. Is this really necessary?"
The answer's no, it's not really necessary. But it's also the UK. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we did read a story earlier about a woman, deciding to boil her husband in sugar water.
Well, she didn't boil him. She basted him
In boiling hot sugar
in
water.
boiling hot sugar water.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll take that. Yeah.
Let's see. Adam W. Johnson is claiming this is a fake story. If it was real, the monkey would have had the Union Jack tattoo on his bare bottom.
You know what? It's real.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's real. I guess I need to share this.
Yeah, you do, because here's the deal. That is not what I envisioned.
No?
I thought, okay, you remember the...
No, that's not. This is not what you thought of when you thought of rainbow monkey.
No. So I'm going to tell you what I thought.
Rainbow monkey with genitalia in the nips.
No, you know what I thought, honestly.
Yeah.
So you remember like the 50s and the 60s when they would have a gorilla and it would be a guy in that monkey suit. You remember that style with the pullover?
Yeah,
That's what I imagined, but I imagined it in not as brilliant of a colors.
Right.
And
not
but
as
that's
bright.
set up and somebody just kind of put a thing on the front. That's basically what I had imagined.
Nope.
Not this. This is not.
This is bad.
This takes the whole. I mean, I understand the outrage anyway, but this takes it to a whole new level. A whole new level. And apparently the
monkey theme continued.
The Monkey King thingy is talking to
there's
somebody with a...
There's multiples, yeah.
Go away.
Go away.
You are not to be seeing that, and you know it. Trying to be sneaky. Anyway, it was talking to a strawberry-looking
thing. And also people in pig costumes that look like they're BDSM pigs. I guess I should show that as well.
I don't understand art.
Letting you guys. This doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to get kids to read.
Again, maybe traumatize them into not looking at reality.
It's not. That's not. This isn't. That's not the Three Little Pigs, guys.
Go.
That's not what this is about.
Thank you.
It's
you don't
not,
need to be seeing this stuff.
That's not. No.
But again, I'm telling you, I think this is their version of a cautionary tale for 2021. Instead of the, the normal ones where it's, if children who suck their thumbs, somebody will come along with his scissors and cut them off.
Right. Sure.
It's not that. It's read a book, or the little rainbow monkey is going to come in and wiggle his thing in your face or something. I don't know. Or beat you to death with it.
Yeah. Warsaw Patriot over there on the D Live. Pretty much everything you said.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything you said. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Well, you've got it, dude. We don't have to.
Yeah. I don't have to. No, that's it.
We are with you, brother. Okay.
You got it. You're down packed there.
Let's see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got it. It was all there.
Let's see here. B from the SUV. When I was young, kids adored a different kind of bare-bottom monkey. More of a asante, sana, squash, or squash banana,
squash banana, we wanna, yeah,
kind of thing.
Asante, sana, squash.
Yeah, it took me a minute to.
That's a baboon.
Yeah, that would be the Rafiki.
Rafiki the baboon.
Aha. So on Miss Prime over on Twitter, that woman boiling sugar water to dump on a pedo deserves a medal. Yes.
That's correct. Once again, we completely understand it.
Peekapoo talking about the English Hydro Flask slug. The English are very proud of their language, hence too many words.
That's right.
Peekapoo following up with an unnecessary use in words like color, favor. Honor, etc.
Yeah. There was a meme that I saw with that.
I did too.
You saw that one?
I did too.
That was a good one.
Because it was with why don't you use use and just be or
it was color with a U and then America. Color, no U.
No U.
Favor with a U.
Yep.
America, favor, no U. Humor, no U. What are you doing? Getting rid of you.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-dun.
Ba-da-dum-bum. It's good. It's good things. And I feel sorry for them.
Adam W. Johnson, can we call it the reading rainbow monkey?
Speaking of dancing monkeys.
Only if the Lamar dude's in.
No, he won't be. He will not be. I've seen him recently, by the way. He's been,
recent?
Like recent.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually going to be Jeopardy's new host.
Shut up.
Yeah. They're going to put Lamar Burton and he looks clean, like super clean. Like
well, he always has
No,
been.
I mean, like, he looks good.
No, I mean, he always has.
He's a good-looking guy. But he's also gay. But he's a good-looking guy.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Come on.
I didn't know that.
Ah.
No, I really didn't. I honest to God.
I mean, it's not a thing. It's not a problem.
There was nothing about him that I ever got the hint that he was. I mean, good on him, whatever. It doesn't change my opinion of him.
Let's put it this way. It's more prominent now.
Oh, is it?
A little bit.
It's that whole old age thing. It's like, I'm getting older. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. It's the way that the old age works, plus the way that he speaks, plus, there's different pieces of, there's always like touches, right? About certain people, they've got certain people, they just look like normal folks. Everybody's the same, whatever. Certain people, once they get into a certain lifestyle, start looking that way.
Yeah.
Like there's a form and a fashion to that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he started molding into that.
Oh, that's fine.
And that's fine. It's just
I haven't seen him recently, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but I've seen him on like a bunch of different things and what different videos and things. And I think if I remember correctly, he is possibly going to be the new host of Jeopardy.
I think I might like that because
he's amazing at what he does.
Well, I was just thinking, period, because whoever would have to excuse me, whoever would fill those shoes.
Yeah.
Because Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak. What?
Alex Trebek.
What?
I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah.
I meant to say Alex Trebek.
Right.
Alex Trebek could be... he could be funny when he needed to be. Like, he could tell a joke and he would laugh it up and da-da-da-da.
Like, that's basically a newest version of him, yeah.
I still couldn't see it there. Now, if you go back real fast, go back up.
There.
Nope, that's not it either. I still can't see it.
What?
That I can.
This one?
Nope.
This
that
one?
one.
Really?
I don't think it's the scarf.
The scarf?
I think
the scarf gets you.
That's what got me.
That's what, yeah, that makes sense.
Because black people don't wear scarves.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, black people.
Are you being racist right now?
No, I'm not. It's being
What is
factual.
this?
They don't put anything around their neck. Oh, come on. That's funny.
Is that
That's
a truth?
funny.
Is that a truth?
Is that truth? We got a black guy in here. Is that true? Come on. I knew
both
who was sitting there. I ain't scared.
We're both looking off screen right now.
Steve is all red. I ain't scared. I'll
Because
play
I'm
this to
laughing
the
at
end.
this. This is great.
I ain't scared.
No,
It's
no,
a joke.
it's
It's
good.
funny. Black people don't put anything around their neck unless they're gay. Because that's a scarf. That's the only way I knew. I just mean necklaces.
Not
I'm
necklaces.
not talking necklaces.
He's
I'm
talking
not-
about big puffy
I'm
things.
talking like you would never put on
He'd wear a boa.
a cravat.
He'd wear a boa.
Really?
Yeah.
Now hold on. Like,
Girlfriend got it to him.
oh, that's different though. Okay, let me put it this way. So let's just say you're talking to a group of people. You're on a stage on something. You're presenting something. Whatever. You're at a function. Okay. This is not a it's cold and the girlfriend gave it to me. This is it's part of your ensemble. You get to where you're going. You take your coat off. This silk scarf stays on. Would you?
I can't leave stuff on my neck.
I can't.
inside, like,
I couldn't do it anyway, but
Yeah, no.
do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. No,
this was
but
fully,
he didn't have it.
fully
He
wrapped.
had it wrapped.
This was like twice wrapped.
And standing in front of a microphone talking to people. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, just that picture to me
put you at a disadvantage.
it tells me in that moment he's
right.
got to be, because it's one thing again if you're wearing it because, like you said, the girlfriend gave it to you, or if it's cold outside, because some people love those things. I find them to be a pain in the butt.
So
personally,
so you're a misogynist too.
I am.
Bringing out it's cold outside.
I am. Because, baby, it is not cold outside yet.
No, not yet.
It's
It won't.
still summer
We're
in the
still in the
South.
South. So
I saw a funny thing on video about that. But anyway,
Yeah.
But if you're going to be indoors and you're
Yep.
in front of people, you're under lights,
Yep.
it does get warm.
Yes.
You're not going to stand there intentionally wearing a scarf unless it is part of your ensemble. And my humble experience of the few gay people I know and have been friends with, they don't wear you don't wear scarves indoors as an ensemble unless you are of the homo type sexual. Period. That's just my
As a man.
experience as a man.
okay.
Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that's the rule. I'm just telling you my experience of being able to follow that.
Okay.
I will say this though, the whole reading rainbow part makes sense now. I just thought it was something cute and beautiful and like nice. I get it now. It was a hidden thing the whole time. I didn't
You
even
really
know.
went there, didn't you?
Oh, I'm going to. But to be serious though, Alex, like I was saying before, Alex Trebek could be funny.
Yeah.
He could tell a joke, but he just had this.
He had a serious demeanor about him.
Yeah, and I think Lamar Burton would.
He brings that same demeanor.
I think he's probably the closest human being to Alex Trebek that is alive. That could pull it off. I really cannot think, honestly. Now, I didn't even
Never thought
think-
of it, yeah. But
I never thought
now
of him.
that you think about it, you're like, yeah, he could do that.
I don't think there is anybody else that could even come close, because that was what made Jeopardy special. It wasn't Alex Trebek, and his personality is what made the show.
Yeah.
And you need somebody with a
'Cause
similar type personality.
It was a dry sense of humor,
yeah.
and it was just a knowledge factor that
Yep.
you come across as a
Yep.
person of that's knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I couldn't either.
No, I'm too
I would.
lowbrow here.
I'm sad. I would probably be like Steve Harvey on the that's Family Feud. That's the type of one I would be, and I think he is the best of all time over there.
Yeah, but I still like there. I can only take that in small doses. I can only take Family Feud in small doses. I can only take Family Feud in small doses, and that means the old stuff too.
Oh, I can't stand the old
like
stuff.
the old stuff too.
Because that one dude kept making out with all the ladies live on air. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Stop kissing the ladies, gang. They're families.
Kissing them on the lips. Stop it. No,
that's not right.
The only thing that I get worried about with Family Feud lately, and I don't watch it regularly, so maybe this is just poor timing on my part.
Probably so.
I feel there's a tad bit of racism going on because it always seems every time I've watched it, it's a white family versus a black family. Every time.
I think that's just timing for you.
It might be.
I really do.
It might be.
I think that's your timing.
This is why I don't watch TV, because I keep coming in at the wrong times.
Yep.
But I'm like, Steve.
That's what she said.
It's a little...
Gotcha.
No, coming in at the right time, I'm always in at the right time. It's getting out.
That's usually a problem.
That's the problem. That's why I have two children. You'd think I'd learn by now.
But speaking to dancing monkeys, Dr. Anthony Fauci.
I thought he died. Not died. I thought he left.
No.
Like crawled into the little cockroach corner and disappeared.
He's going to be dancing on that stage forever.
So like I said, he's going to be like the cockroach he is. And
yes, and never die.
He's never going anywhere. Great.
Supposed Dr. Anthony Fauci faced a lot of online blowback after saying that there was no doubt, absolutely no doubt, and I don't mean don't speak.
Not Gwen Stefani.
Not Gwen Stefani.
1992.
Right. Not that. No. Because he's just a girl. But no. I almost got a spit take on that one.
Because it's bananas. BANANAS.
So close to getting a spit take on that. So close. Saying that there was no doubt that children as young as 3 should all be wearing masks.
Wait, what?
Yep, Dr. Anthony Fauci made a comment on Tuesday.
Oh, wait, well, no. Hold on, stop. Stop. No, you can't just breeze past that.
I'm not. I'm getting deeper into it.
No, you're breezing past that. We're in, like, COVID, for all intents and purposes, as far as most people are concerned, is done and over.
Yeah.
People are getting the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are you've got the COVID witnesses knocking on your door. Like, what else do you need? We're out of the mask phase now. So why is he going to the 3 years old should be wearing masks? For what? Are they in the Middle East again? Are we going back there? Are we sending kids to the Middle East to be around sand?
And Swallowwell?
And Swallowwell? Yeah, I wouldn't put my kid around him.
Not going to, no. No 3-year-old is going with a shirtless camel ride with Swallowwell. No, not at all. No, not happening.
Hold on, before we move on real fast. Adam W. Johnson, he was hoping that Bobcat Goldthwait would get the host job for Jeopardy.
Oh, and Oblivion Flickering thought that it was going to be George Snuffleupagus.
That would be weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fauci made comments on Tuesday during an MSNBC interview where he was discussing guidelines for children in the upcoming school year. And I quote, "You know that children under the age of 12 who are not eligible for the vaccine generally do not get sick, do not get COVID, and do not get ill with it. But what does this spread mean for them? What for children under the age of 12, what's the timeline for when they might become eligible?" That was the question. That was the question asked by Andrea Mitchell.
Read it one more time. That didn't make sense to me. Children under age 12 are not eligible for vaccines.
Right.
Generally don't get sick.
Yeah,
they don't get COVID.
Yeah, they don't
get ill with it. But
when will they be eligible to get the vaccine?
12. Children under 12. It says 12.
12.
You literally asked a question you just gave the answer to in your question.
Yes.
That's what we call a softball.
He answered it anyway, saying, well, a couple of questions. And the answers are that the children who are not able to get vaccinated because of their age should follow, their parents should follow with them, the guidelines of the CDC. that unvaccinated children of a certain age greater than 2 should wear masks.
But they don't get sick. It doesn't get them.
They don't get it.
So why?
Because he don't get it. Quote, no doubt about that.
There we are.
That's,
back to the Gwen Stefani
I know,
again.
right? Yeah, I know.
Why is he trying to get with her? Didn't she just got married to Blake Shelton?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And her dress was hideous.
I didn't see it.
The girlfriend found it and showed it to me. Oh dear Lord. And she's like in her 50s, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
And she
Stop
looked
stop making
just
me
so
feel
we're clear,
old.
she looked like a $2 hooker on nickel nights.
Stop making me feel old.
Okay.
But still.
Shut up. I got you by 5 years.
I know, but that makes me feel old, all right? Quote, no doubt about that. That the way to protect them from getting infected, because if they do, they can spread the infection to someone else, he explained. So the CDC guidelines for unvaccinated people, including children, are not changed at all.
Hold on. Stop. Just for a moment. Go back to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
last
yeah,
little
mhm,
thingy right there
no,
where
no,
he
yeah, no
says the way to protect them from getting infected, they don't get infected.
Right.
They can, because if they do, they spread the infection to someone else.
They don't get infected.
That's an asymptomatic thing. That has nothing to do. You, from what you're saying, and I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm not.
Right.
This is just what I've read and understand. If you are asymptomatic, there is no vaccine that can help you. Okay?
Right.
There's nothing you can do. Wearing a mask doesn't keep you from the symptoms. Doesn't change anything.
Yep.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if everyone else is getting all these vaccines, then it's just circulating. And if these young kids can't actually really get the COVIDs, then God, and people are eating this up, by the way. Eating it up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to put this stuff on our kids. Sure. Let's start them out. They're young, developing lungs. Let's make them more susceptible to things like asthma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because why the hell not?
Speaking of young and susceptible, Sweat of His Prime over there at DOA show. Did someone just back up a forklift in Stephen Aries' living room? No, it's my wife and her alarm for my daughter's diabetes, and it keeps on going off every 2 minutes, and nobody's checking it or figuring out. And they're deciding not to turn the volume down, so it's extremely loud and high-pitched all over everything, and it's been going off for the past 45 minutes.
I saw all the black jokes earlier. The guy's getting ready to bury me in the backyard. That's
Well, the funny thing is, he is as dark as pitch, so he will not be seen burying you.
That's true. Well, it depends if that light's going to be on. If that light's on, it can see like the other realm. Just so we're clear. That's just
It's like
sucker's on.
I
it's
can
like,
turn, like if I turn off the lights in here, it just looks like a walking void. It's he's done it. He scared people before, where he's like walked up really close to somebody in the dark and and then just opened his eyes.
Yes,
smiled really big.
That's
like,
how you see. Love it.
It's fun.
That's fun.
You gotta have fun with people. Also, beef in the
I
SAV.
like having fun because not for nothing. This day and age, you can't be fun with anybody.
Yes, beef in the SAV over on the Twitters. Be careful, Steven. You're walking on a spider web. I'll leave a message and call you back.
Shut up. I hate you both right now. Hydro Flask Slug over Twitter. There is a higher chance of dying from an inflamed heart than dying of the Rona for people under 60.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean,
we all know it's there. That's exactly what it is.
I'm just at this point where this is the one part about this job that irritates me is this is stuff that we all know. And the problem is what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it?
Yep.
Hold on. Did I read that
Yep,
correctly?
you did exactly what you read.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. I hope that was from Laughter over there on the D Live.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I was the one before that. That that one.
That one.
Yeah. Don't even address it. No,
Nope, that can't happen yet.
A literal impossibility.
Yep. That's all. That's it. Sorry. 24. You need 24.
I get where you're going with it,
but 24.
You're
not
wrong
20,
there,
yeah.
sir. Anyway.
At DOA Show, over on Swimmer's Prime, at DOA Show, just make sure he doesn't smile while burying Dylan Lyles.
Well, he won't be because I'm a big guy, so it's going to be a much bigger hole than normal people. And Steven doesn't have a very big backyard.
I really don't. That's
So.
that's gonna smell.
Well, what you do is you put it up close to the fence back there on the tree,
And
by the
then
backside
people
of the
just
tree.
think it's like
Yeah, that's what I
dead
would
animals
do.
or something.
Yeah, because you got that historical home on the other side.
Yeah, but that's where I park, man.
No, I'm not talking there. I'm talking over there.
Oh,
Kind of more toward not quite the neighbor's yard, but right by that tree on that backside.
really close. It's really close to the neighbor's yard. You'd put too much thought into where you would be buried in my backyard.
I know where you live.
I know.
I know the dumb things that I say. It's only a matter of time, sir.
You've thought about this more than I have.
What I say in a joking fashion is meant to be honestly meant in good humor and honestly
Always,
a
yeah.
sense of love and fun
Yes.
is going to get my ass killed one day. And I know this. I am
So you think about these things.
fully prepared. I'm okay with it. I'm going to go.
You're even going to give suggestions about before it happens.
Yeah.
Why don't you put me over there and sit over here because it's going to be a little bit easier for
I'm
you.
just saying.
Yeah.
'Cause I may or may not have called 811 already.
By the way, we proved Mark Lamont today, who said Mark Lamont over there on the stuff. He said white people are inherently racist, and
Yeah.
that's it.
I guess we did.
Yep, we just
There
proved
you-
him right.
there we
apparently.
go.
Yeah, Dylan did over here on the.
I guess so. All right. Well, follow us on all social medias, all that good jazz. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Bye.